Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Rita's Book Club. On these last few days of Pride Month, I'm telling you all about Next to You by Hannah Bonam-Young. This is the second book of the next series, and I've been very excited to read it because I saw so many good reviews. I read the first book of the series last year, and I wanted to know who would be the next couple portrayed because Matt and Lon caught my eye. Lane is in the middle of an identity crisis. Her friends are all partnered up, her career is leading nowhere, and Sylvie Bluth, she's not happy. So after a night out celebrating and drinking on her birthday, she makes one hell of an impulsive purchase. A giant yellow 38 passenger school bus that she intends to make a home. With little to no renovation experience, but a large sum of inheritance money, Lane enlists the help of her friend Matt, a mechanic by trade, handyman by practice, and haughty by nature. While their mutual attraction is undeniable, Matt and Lane have silently agreed that friendship is the only thing that could ever exist between them. Matt's a total family guy with settle down with me tattooed across his forehead, whereas Lane is entirely commitment averse. So when Matt offers to help her with the buzzing in the bedroom with no strings attached, Lane's feelings evolve faster than you can say just good friends. But she soon discovers that in order to build something new, she has to first heal her past. I read the first book of the series last year, Next of Kin, and even though I was very excited to read the story, I didn't connect with it fully. I thought the story developed super quick and I wanted a little more slower. Nevertheless, it was a cute story and brought us Lane and Matt. Lane was such an interesting character and she had a lot of things happening in her life that she wasn't dealing with. Grief, anxiety, and fear of commitment. She was afraid of showing who she was and going after what she wanted. It's probably why she was so scared to act on her attraction and feelings for Matt. We saw her connect with women and men, but when she was with Matt, something just lit up on page. Matt was a sweetheart, a giant man with a heart of gold. He was raised with a big family and to just work for what he wanted, to chase a connection. He wasn't afraid to express his feelings for Lane because he was so sure of what he felt for her and what he wanted from their relationship. But he also knew when to let go and give the time and space for Lane to heal and deal with the real problems she had. I truly believe that it was what stood them apart from Chloe and Warren. When you compare it with the other book, they just had a big attraction and you could feel the tension they were feeling. They were first and foremost friends, and that's what made them so perfect together because they didn't want to lose that friendship and love. So when things escalate, you see that Matt is so sure that he can play his cards right to convince Lane that they can make it work, but Lane needed to get there on her own. She needed to work on the things that were making her doubt herself and the love she was feeling towards him and her own family and even herself. And fixing up the bus was kind of a catalyst towards that. Even with Matt's help, she saw that she could trust others around her, but she could also trust herself and what she felt. I also really like to see the two different family dynamics of Lane and Matt. In Matt, we had the big family filled with love and craziness, but also a sense of belonging and connection. And with Lane, we saw a family that was a bit broken and still trying to deal with a horrible thing from their past, but it was also fantastic to see them actually work for it and to be in each other's lives. Finally, it was so cool to revisit the other characters we got to meet on Next of Kin, like Chloe, Warren, Willow, and Emily. They were so present in the story, especially Warren, pushing a few strings along that I wasn't expecting, especially his connection with Lane. It was super nice to see him open up to her and help her see the potential she could achieve with Matt if she actually did the work that was so important. Honestly, Anna is quickly becoming one of those authors where I will pick up every single book, so I can't wait to read what she has in store next, which is probably going to be people-pleasing. As always, you can like this video, comment and subscribe to my channel. You can also follow me on Instagram at ritasbookclub for more content. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next week. Happy readings.